Hey there, Aquarius. Welcome or welcome back to Stars Aligned Oracle YouTube channel. Cat Star here with a mid-May reading for the rest of the month. So let's go ahead and see what is happening for you, Aquarius, for the rest of May. Now, as a reminder, my readings are for entertainment and are general in nature. They may or may not resonate for everybody. So please do take what is for you and leave what isn't. For those of you liking and sharing the videos, thank you so much. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. So we're going to go ahead and shuffle each of these a few times and see what is happening, going on, coming in for you, Aquarius, for the rest of May. Now, also in May, except for one up to this point, we have been doing all card spreads for the readings. Go ahead and hit that like button below if you are enjoying that. It's not something that I normally do all the time. I mean, I have done it a few times on the channel, but and I'm enjoying it. It gives me, something different each time, that sort of thing. I'm not sure how moving forward after May I'll continue. I'll probably just go back to like the general way that I do it with readings or spreads sprinkled in. We'll see. I'd love your feedback though. So if you are enjoying or you prefer potentially the spreads, do hit that like button. If not, then still feel free to hit that like button, and potentially I'll do a poll and kind of see where everybody's at on it. It just helps me to get the feedback from the community, from the collective, from you guys, from the subscribers, the viewers, to help me in making some decisions. It doesn't mean that it'll be final, right? Because I may change it, but it helps with making decisions. So let's go ahead and jump in. Whew, enough of that. Let's see what the overall energy is. You've got unity. The energy coming in, you have shine your light. Always. I feel like that's always coming up. What you can focus on. Let's see. The challenge or potential challenge. And what you don't see coming. Now, we're also going to look at the outcome here, or potential outcome, and the advice or guidance. And then we're going to get one here at the very end, just as kind of a message. So we'll move all of these little guys out of the way so that they aren't just falling over, flopping all over the place. So let's go ahead and dive right in. For the overall energy, you have unity. You understand that the love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe, Aquarius. So feeling that unity is the overall energy. This is feeling that unity and or coming together within yourself, right? Because there are times where we can feel a conflict within ourselves. So this is really kind of balancing out and or taking a look at the shadow side and or what kind of feels that you are in an internal conflict about. This is pulling those pieces back together, pulling your fragments, the energy, the pieces back to yourself, taking your power back, and also bringing that out into the world, bringing that unity, really working towards how you can give more in the world and bring people together, Aquarius. So that is the overall energy for the rest of May, unity. Now, however that resonates for you is also right. Whatever first comes up when this overall energy is kind of shown in the very beginning of the reading of unity is what is right and correct for you, Aquarius. So if unity comes out or has a different meaning or has a different, feeling within yourself of what that means or how that resonates for you, that is what is right, Aquarius. So, that's another point, to always go with what feels right for you in your own gut. All right. Now the energy coming in is to shine your light. This is always a reoccurring theme, Aquarius, and we've talked about it as the lucky stars. This is the community of lucky stars, right? You, Aquarius, you specifically are the star card in the tarot. Shining your light is a big thing for you. It is a message that is always coming through for you as well, Aquarius. Probably mostly because I do mostly Aquarius readings with all signs readings and that sort of thing as well, but it does come through quite often. So your energy coming in, and this one says, thank you, Uriel, for helping me to share my light with the world. So with that overall energy of unity, and then the energy coming in with you shining your light, Aquarius, you have a very, very big impact during the end of May here. Using your voice, using your knowledge, using your experience to really inspire others. And that is what is coming through with this energy that is coming in and the overall energy up to this point. You have this power within yourself to really unite people and to let your light shine, to let your voice shine, and to bring people together, to empower people, to inspire people. And that is where you are kind of moving as far as the end of May is. Some of you are really taking it up a notch and really putting yourself out there in a way that does allow you and others to shine. It also brings people together, community, tribe, people that maybe feel a little bit left out and or unique in certain ways that maybe don't always feel like they fit in. There's something that is coming through for you, Aquarius, and it feels like many of you already have been feeling that tug or that knowing and or are already stepping into this. But there's something that is coming through here at the end of May that is really, really calling upon you to shine your light brightly, and therefore also give others that permission to do that, but also to bring people together in unity. Okay, that's gorgeous. Now, what you need to focus on during the end of May here, or the remainder of May and moving forward, Aquarius, is nourishing not only yourself, Aquarius, make sure you're drinking your water, make sure you're getting plenty of rest, make sure if you have a lot of stuff on your mind that you know, maybe you're journaling or having a discussion with somebody that you trust, that you can kind of vent that out if you need to, right? Depending on what's going on, that you are, you know, getting the support that you need, that you are really, really taking the time eating healthy or whatever, you know, is in your wheelhouse, right? That is really, really giving you that energy and those boosts and really supporting and nourishing you from the inside out. Also, this is coming through as nourishing, as we have right here, the star up above the world and the world being lit up, Aquarius, nourishing that part of yourself that is being called into action is also where that focus is. So there's you know, a lot that you can really be moving towards, Aquarius. But as you see, shine your light, you have that unity as the overall energy, the energy coming in as the shine your light, and then you have that nourish, which is a bright, very bright star above the world, lighting it up. Aquarius, you are very much stepping into this space. This may be your little corner of the world, or it may be a huge, you know, a huge area of the world. It really depends on kind of where you're feeling that calling. Sometimes we feel called to help the gorillas or help, you know, animals. Sometimes we feel called to help children. Sometimes we feel called to help people in certain areas of life. However that resonates, and whatever your past experiences are, Aquarius, that is where that potential calling is going to be coming from. You're really being asked to step into that, Aquarius, during this time, to really be in that space that you can empower and inspire other people and share what you have gone through, whether it is gorgeous, beautiful, and amazing, or whether it has been almost a bit tragic, to share your experiences, as it does support and help others along their own journey. So nourishing yourself during this time, as well as nourishing others and the world, Aquarius, is very, very much on top of that list. That is your focus for the end of May, or the mid to end of May. All right, let's go ahead and see what the challenge might be. So the challenge within that, Aquarius, is the Page of Swords. And within that Page of Swords, this is feeling that kind of thirst for information. So some of you may be feeling, as the challenge, a little bit of imposter syndrome, feeling like maybe you don't know enough, and feeling like maybe you need more information, which sometimes that might actually be true, Aquarius. But what this is coming through as is this challenge is that some of you may procrastinate or feel like you aren't. Who am I is what keeps coming through here, Aquarius. Who am I to step up into this, to try to bring people together? You heard that word, try to bring people together, to shine my light, to really take on this bold kind of authoritarian or authoritarian kind of image, or this I don't know all the things, and I don't, that's what's coming through as that challenge. And with this page of swords, Aquarius, and what you need to know, what the message is coming through with that, Aquarius, is why not you? Okay, why not you? But do know that that is a challenge that is going to be coming in. Now, what you don't see coming is justice, Aquarius. So justice is on your side. Justice is coming in here with this, knowing that, as this what you don't see coming, this is accountability, this is truth, this is cause and effect. We go through things, we go through situations as a means to improve, to grow, to have that knowledge, to have those experiences. We came to earth, that sounds very odd, but that's what's coming through. That's not how I would normally speak, but we came to our earth for the experiences, for the trials, the tribulations, the obstacles, for the challenges, for all of that, to learn, to grow, to evolve, Aquarius. And that is very much what is coming through, and what you don't see coming within this justice card. There is cause and effect. Things happen so that other things can happen, and or things happen as a consequence to things that have happened, to choices that have been made, Aquarius. What is coming through here, though, is this knowing that I feel, right? I have this energy, or this feeling of this knowing that the things that transpired in a way so that you could learn, grow, and evolve, so that you would be able to bring unity, to shine your light, to nourish not only yourself, but to empower, uplift, and inspire other people as well. So that's what you don't see coming. When things happen, sometimes it feels very fearful. We get in this place where it's almost as if we don't know if we can get ourselves out. And then a lot of times, most of the time in my experience, but a lot of times, Aquarius, once we're through that, we see how much of a beautiful blessing that was. When we're in the middle of the storm, no, hell no, Aquarius, that doesn't feel amazing. That doesn't feel wonderful. Yet when we're on the other side, it feels as if, a lot of times, again, and most times in my experience, it was the blessing that brought whatever else, and this beauty with it. So that is what you don't see coming. The outcome is the Three of Wands. So within that Three of Wands, that's that liberation, that's that progress, that's that moving forward. So as long as you really aren't staying in that imposter syndrome, that you are really tuning into what your heart or soul is calling you to, you're nourishing, you're letting your light shine, you're really in service, right? In service, that there is that liberation, where that doesn't mean, though, Page of Swords, that doesn't mean, right, with that imposter or potential imposter syndrome, that doesn't mean that there won't be times, instances where you won't feel that way, Aquarius. There may be times, I mean, in fact, and I'm not putting myself in that position, but almost every time I push record to do a reading or a video for this channel, I feel like a doe in headlights. I feel, there's times where I'm like, I'm just not sure, and that can be for people many times, or most of the time. That doesn't mean, right, that imposter syndrome. This is being on the other side. This is really having that as the outcome, having that growth, having that confidence. And even in those moments where you're feeling that potential imposter syndrome, or feeling that potential doe in headlights, is that, or deer in headlights? Hopefully you understand what I'm putting out there. that you still are able to move forward, that you still are able to progress. Okay, now as the advice or the guidance, you have the Knight of Cups here, and that Knight of Cups is coming through with this kind of having that connection and having your almost your heart on your sleeve, Aquarius, having that kind of that charming or that chivalrous. That word's not wanting to come through. Hopefully, you're getting that character, that point of yourself coming through, and allowing that to, right? Sometimes we have this beautiful charm that for some reason we don't try to show because we think that people may think something about us. But what is coming through as your advice or guidance is to allow yourself to show, allow those emotions, if you have emotions, right? Allow those feelings that you're feeling for other people or for the cause or for whatever it is that you are putting out into the world or putting out into your corner of the world, Aquarius, that offers that unity or inspires people, that allows you to nourish yourself, nourish your corner of the world or the world itself, right? And to shine your light, to inspire others and to support them. Allow that to come out. Allow that to shine. That is what your advice and guidance is within that. Spirit is really saying, please, Aquarius, allow yourself to become the person that you were and are meant to be. All right. Now, your message is the universe powerfully responds the instant I align with love. Yes, Aquarius. It definitely does. So, you have all these messages, all of this information coming through, which is really asking you to rise up. And your message here at the very end is really just a reminder that universe, spirit, divine, however you think about that or whatever resonates for you, does align with you when you are in alignment and when you are kind of following those nudges, those knowings, and trusting that you are in that position to be able to do that. You're not an imposter. You lived through what you lived through, had the experiences that you had, the growth, the learning, however that works for you, Aquarius, for a reason. And that is that so that you can be of service and you can give back to others in a way that works for you and or you feel guided to do, right? That doesn't mean that everybody wants to stand on a stage or that everybody wants to be a quote unquote guru or that right? It's whatever resonates for you. It could be at a shelter, it could be at a bank, right? There's any number of potential ways that that could come through. It could be through a YouTube channel, but you're really being called to step into this, Aquarius, to call your power back, use your guidance, your experiences, your growth, your challenges, all of it to really empower and uplift, unite yourself, right? Your what the fragments or the pieces of yourself, call that back, call your power back to you, but unite people, shine your light, and really nourish yourself and the world. So gorgeous reading for this mid-month May reading, Aquarius. I do intend it resonated with you and for you. If it did, please do hit that like button and share this video. It does help others to be able to see these messages that might not otherwise. Also, feel free to hit that subscribe button and the bell icon to be notified every time I upload new readings. The community is growing quickly and it couldn't be done without each and every one of you. I appreciate you all so much. As always, I do wish you lots of hope, lots of joy, and lots of love with all of your current and future endeavors. I'll see you in the next reading.